Hi everyone and welcome. I'm Cami Letwack and this is my team, and we are McKinsey & Company consultants on the sustainability team. And today we'll be specifically focusing on the UN Sustainability Goal 14, Life Below Water for your company, Walgreens. Today's agenda will include explaining UN Goal 14 and its importance, the salient stakeholders that Walgreens is considering, and the two solutions that we're proposing to help benefit Goal 14. Then we'll finish with a brief wrap-up. To begin, I'd like to share a quote with you all about the importance of sustainability, both from an environmental but also corporate standpoint. Sustainability has to be a way of life to be a way of business. We acknowledge that Walgreens and the board have existing relationships with ENGOs such as SOCOR and How to Recycle, which specialize in solar energy and recycling plastics. We now believe that you have the unique opportunity to tackle UN Goal 14 and become more sustainable in a new area, the ocean. And now we'll delve into the goal that we're emphasizing, Goal 14. What is UN Goal 14? Goal 14's main focus is life below water and how everything from its temperature, currents, and life are all driving global systems that make Earth a habitable place. More specifically, Goal 14 aims to combat the adverse effects of overfishing, acidification, and eutrophication. Lastly, this goal works towards preserving marine resources.
Hi everyone, I'm Matthew. So now we're going to talk about the salient stakeholders. Who are the stakeholders and how are our proposals going to affect them? So the relevant stakeholders that we identified today are Walgreens employees, Walgreens customers, and the environmental and non-governmental organizations, or ENGOs. So our proposals. 1, correct pharmaceutical disposal, and 2, stop selling tobacco at all Walgreens locations. First, we're going to address issue 1, pharmaceutical disposal. While this is both a corporate and individual issue, it should be written within Walgreens CSR that they promote the correct disposal of pharmaceuticals. There has been increasing high levels of pharmaceutical residue detected in our oceans, which create adverse effects on the marine life. For example, aquatic organisms are experiencing increased feminization as a result of their exposure to hormonal medications. Now we will introduce a quick clip that'll emphasize the severity of the issue.
Here's the bottom line from the Associated Press on the study they did. It was, as you mentioned, a 5-month investigation involving the AP investigative team. 50 major cities in 50 states were looked at, and drugs were found in the water of 24 major cities. We're talking 41 million Americans here who drink that water. So what's in the water? Everything from acetaminophen and ibuprofen to mood stabilizers, antibiotics, angina, heart, as well as cholesterol drugs, and even sex hormones. The trouble here, Meek, is that the federal government does not test specifically for pharmaceuticals in the water. And in fact, there is no way to scrub water that is in a treatment plant for pharmaceuticals. And so now we have a situation where states and cities across the country are just starting to realize that there are the remnants of pharmaceuticals in the water.
Call to action, Proposal 1. In order to combat this issue, we suggest that the board implements the following ideas. Install safe medical disposal kiosks at all 8,500 Walgreens locations to collect unwanted, unused, or expired medications for safe disposal. Then, we suggest prompting Walgreens mobile app users with a pop-up that will provide them with directions on how to properly dispose of their medications at Walgreens or other DEA-approved kiosks. Finally, integrating safe disposal into the Balanced Rewards program will incentivize customers to dispose of their drugs correctly. And not only will this incentivize proper disposal, but it will also boost in-store sales, given that customers will already be in the store to dispose of their medications at kiosks. And then once they accumulate these rewards through proper disposal, they'll be more likely to purchase goods with their rewards. Walgreens has already installed kiosks at 600 locations across 25 states, but they still have about 8,000 locations remaining. Since 2016, they have collected 270 tons of safely disposed medications. We believe that Walgreens has much more room to expand with this program by launching in more locations. We are also confident that by integrating proper disposal methods into the Balanced Reward program, there will be a significant increase in the amount of drugs disposed. Now we will touch upon integrating notifications and rewards into the app. On the bottom of the screen, customers can access their rewards through the Balanced Rewards tab, and now they will accumulate rewards here by properly disposing of their medications. Then, when customers are looking to refill a prescription, before they can access the scanning screen as seen here, they will be prompted with instructions on how to properly dispose of their medications, and then must accept those terms before they can get access to this screen. Now we'll take a look at the stakeholder grid for Proposal 1. Here we can look at the power, salience, and coalitions, and we have measured the impact and decision-making power that customers, employees, and ENGOs have and how this can affect Walgreens. Also, we take a look at what alliances the stakeholders can form with one another. Now we will take a look at how implementing Proposal 1 will impact stakeholders. Currently, many customers are unaware of the impact that incorrectly disposing medications has on ocean life. As a result, they do not know any better than to dispose of their medications in the toilet or garbage, thus unintentionally harming the environment. And even if the customers were aware of this issue, it is still hard to find DEA-sponsored kiosks to correctly dispose of their medications. Customers will now be able to find convenient locations to dispose of their drugs while gaining rewards all at the same time. In addition, this proposal will make the customers more aware of the impact disposing drugs can have. Moving on to employees, the same issue of being uneducated exists. As a result, employees do not have the knowledge to inform customers on the issue and provide positive steps to improve. In order to educate employees, we recommend holding workshops, specifically for pharmacists, so they can become more well-versed on the topic. ENGOs may target companies who do not engage in sustainability, particularly for the ocean, and pursue legal action or portray them in a negative light. With this proposal, ENGOs will commend Walgreens for their ocean sustainability initiatives and use the Walgreens brand as an ambassador for their cause.
Hi everyone, I'm Joseph. Now we will introduce issue number 2, pollution from cigarettes. Cigarette filters consist of fibers of cellulose acetate, which is a large source of plastic pollution. As seen in the chart, about 32% of ocean pollution comes from cigarette butts, making it the largest source of pollution. The butts break down into microplastics and also release a large amount of toxins that can potentially harm marine life. Cigarette butts have been found in the stomachs of many marine animals such as fish, whales, and birds, causing them harm. Our call to action is very simple. Make Walgreens tobacco-free. It is estimated that the decrease in sales following the removal of cigarettes and tobacco products is $2 billion. However, if you look at the company's 2018 income statement, Walgreens reported sales of over $131 billion, so a $2 billion loss would result in less than a 2% decrease in revenue. Also, there are about 250,000 tobacco retail establishments in America, only 16% of which are convenience stores like Walgreens. Therefore, people can simply get their products elsewhere if Walgreens is even their primary supplier to begin with. By stopping this sale, we can improve the corporate image of the company while saving lives of humans and marine animals alike. Lastly, 73% of Walgreens shoppers surveyed reported that they favor a Walgreens ban on tobacco sales. It would be ignorant to neglect the needs and wants of the customers, especially when they are supporting such a sustainable action. Discontinuing sales of cigarettes satisfies those needs and also creates value for existing and potential customers on promoting health awareness.
Hi, I'm Kim. As mentioned by Matt before, the stakeholder grid is pretty similar, except that the customers are differentiated into smoking and non-smoking customers. The smoking customers have lower salience than non-smoking customers. As we have seen in the previous slide, 73% of customers prefer the ban on cigarette sales, thus resulting in higher salience. 3. How is implementing our proposal impacting the stakeholders? Customers, smokers in particular, will no longer be able to purchase cigarettes at Walgreens location. Furthermore, it is likely that the overall number of cigarettes sold will decrease. Employees can see the company's effort in the sustainable business practice, which will motivate them to do the same too. Ultimately, they will be more engaged in sustainability at work, extending those efforts to their home life and creating values for others and to the environment. In addition, they will be more motivated in influencing other employees to smoke less. Healthy employees will work more efficiently, resulting in higher productivity. As a large supplier of cigarettes, Walgreens will help ENGOs make positive strides towards lessening the negative impacts of cigarettes in the ocean. In abiding to CSR, ENGOs may support or spotlight companies that have demonstrable commitment to sustainability, increasing companies' reputation, gaining more customers and future business opportunity. Having the support of a company like Walgreens is a major advantage for ENGOs in their attempts to create a more sustainable planet.
As you can see, consideration of Sustainability Goal 14 is extremely critical to saving our Earth's waters, and we have created 2 very simple ways to combat these growing issues. In summary, first, we recommend rewarding customers to dispose of their pharmaceutical products correctly to help minimize pharmaceutical residue in the ocean. Second, we suggest a ban on the sale of cigarettes, which is the #1 man-made ocean pollutant. Clearly, the evolving nature of how business works plays a large role in society. We hope you can take our recommendations into consideration.
Thank you!